And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another week, another edition of the Sparkling Tuna Cup, week number 80. I'm, of course, Showside VIP. With me, I'm joined by these amazing players, by the people in chat, by my plushies as well. Welcome to something amazing, something beautiful. Exclamation mark B in the chat if you guys want to have a look back yourselves. The bracket is live, the bracket is stacked. This is a big open tournament, and we have not just a plethora of players showing up for the first time, but we have the man of the hour himself. Oh my god, the namesake for this tournament, Pappy. It's crazy. It's wild. It's a little bit tuna. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of our home, we have the South Korean Terran player, the Blue Terran, representing Team Vitality for the very first time in the Sparkling Tuna Cup. It is Ryung, the Tuna Terran himself, and spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his winner. Oh my god, going for a 12 pool. Jesus. We have his winner. We have the Red Zerg player representing the Platinum Heroes. It is CostPhoenix. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gambit time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat. For those that are maybe unaware as to what's going on, oh my god, we're even going for a hatch? Like a hatch into the main? What's going on? He's crazy. The drone has arrived. Very suspicious. Yeah, we go hatchery into the main base. No reason for a drone scout here in this matchup. And Ryung, he checks, he confirms, he gets eyes on the hatchery. We're about to cheese it up. I want to talk about the players. I want to talk about what this means for the Cranky Ducklings, what it means for Sparkling Tuna Cup. But before any of that, we're cheesing the hell out of Ryung. Let's go. The hatchery is placed. We have 5 SCVs. 5 SCVs going to be pulled off the mineral line here to try to focus it down. Likewise, Reaper is on the way, and we'll see if Ryung can fully wall off. For the time being, there is a gap. There's a gap here in the wall, and Lings are flooding across the map. Again, one base all in. One base all in. Link speed is on the way. Pulls out of gas. No drones whatsoever. It's all or nothing for CostPhoenix. Another couple of SCVs are being pulled. Going to be 7 in total. And so far, the wall is open. The Reaper will have a lot of kiting potential. True, a lot of kiting potential here for the Reaper. Lings are moving out. And the hatchery is taking a lot of damage. The hatchery is not going to finish. Yeah, there's enough DPS here. Up. Ooh, that's a kill. That's a kill, not a cancel. Hatchery goes down. Ling has arrived, but the Reaper can hide to its heart's content. Boys can be pulled as well to a buffer. And so far, it's all about the control of Ryung. This Reaper should not be surrounded, should not go down. There we go. A couple of boys are pulled to help buffer, help support him. Ryung, he will completely shut this down. He will clean up the Lings. There's a handful of Lings remaining. Ling speed is on the horizon, but there are no Lings left. There's no Lings left here to take advantage of the upgrade. And with that, Ryung, he's holding. Ryung, he is holding. CostPhoenix just overextending here. Again, had potential when it came to the initial proxy, but alas, it was killed. And with that, Link speed just too far away from finishing. Ryung, he's now fully walled up. He has the factory on the way. CC on the high ground, massing up Marines. There is an add-on here, so only 2 Marines. That's gonna be enough. That should be enough here. That's going up. Again, macroing his heart out, takes out one of the Lings. Link speed is done. And CostPhoenix attempts to chase Ryung down, and Ryung, he looks like up. Oh my god. Whew. Oh no, the Queen. The Queen comes down. Oh no. The Reaper does fall. The Reaper gets hunted down here. Thankfully, now CostPhoenix is expanding, but as you can see with the worker count, has not been droning. 12 drones. 12 drones the entire game. Only 12 workers for the 12 pool. There are no other workers, no saturation. Nothing other than the Link flood. Nothing other than the all-in. And again, as the game progresses, as the game goes on, it's getting better and better for Ryung. As he's getting more units, more Hellions, further tech as well. Starport is on the way. CC is almost done, soon to expand the low ground. And CostPhoenix, he's running out of time here. Now, there is a chance that if Ryung is too active with these Hellions, if he gets surrounded out on the map, and then bam, CostPhoenix can just flood across the map, and maybe Ryung is being too greedy, maybe he's making SCVs, maybe he isn't making units, then we can pop off. But that's a big if. As Ryung, he pokes in. Oh, shaving off the Lings. Tosser in the natural. And alas, CostPhoenix can't really do much from here. Does deflect, does defend. Did run up somewhat, up to 18 workers. Oh, that's crazy. It's 18 workers. That's still under 2 base. Sorry, that's still under 1 base saturation. As 1 base would be 22. So still not quite there. Still massing up Queens, more Lings. Going for a Bane bust. I mean, that'll do it. Bather Nest is on the way. But the Hellions have arrived, and the Lings are getting roasted. Yeah, Lings, they go down, and from here we can go straight to the mineral line. There's only 2 queens left to defend. They can focus down one of the Hellions. What about the other 3? Oh, as they can one-shot. Oh my god. Yeah, they can one-shot drones. 7 workers going down. There was barely an economy to begin with, and now, I mean, there isn't. There is no economy. Banshee does arrive. More Hellions running across the map, going for the queen. And GG gets called. Too much damage. Ryung, he will hold, he will survive, and take game number 1. GG. Ryung, he will take a lead in the series, but again, shout out to CostPhoenix here for bringing something different to the table. Ryung, he is, of course, a veteran in the scene. He is a long-time pro gamer, pro player even, and might even be the oldest pro in the brackets, actually, now that I think about it. He's been around for a very long time. Very, very long time. GG. GG, well played. Whew. And with that will lead us here into game number 2. There we go. Game 2 is going to be on Frostline. And before I get ahead of myself, while I have your attention and while we can talk about the game, I talk about the players here. There's some people that have been wondering for a long time here. I mean, on the one hand, you know, Matt, like, why do you have a tuna? I mean, we're ducks, you know, we have a mascot for every single tournament. True, we have the Grand Platypus Open, we have the Sea Duckling Open, we have the Master Swan Open, we have the Tenacious Turtle Tussle, and we have the Sparkling Tuna Cup as well. True. So, you know, we have mascots for every single event that we host here on the Cranky Ducklings. But why a tuna specifically? Well, for those that are curious, Alima League used to be an event that was very prevalent back in the day. Alima League was around for a very, very long time. Was a mainly focus. It was an open tournament, open weekly, but focused on the Korean region. Alas, Alima League did end many years ago. Recently came back, but that's a story for a different time. Recently did come back, and we were lucky enough to be the English casters for it. But did retire and did step away for many years. As Alima League died out, we stepped in to replace that online Korean-centric, Korean time zone weekly tournament with this event, with the Sparkling Tuna Cup. That is why we did begin our event, was when Alima League was kind of waning and did stop becoming a weekly open cup. So we stepped in, and to reference the Korean scene and to reference the Korean weekly, we made our event the Tuna. And why exactly? Well, because of this player here. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Frostline, we have the Terran, the Tuna Terran himself, the Dongwon Papi, representing Team Vitality. It is Ryung. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have someone once again going for a 12 pool and going into the pack ass so very quickly. We have the red zone for the Platinum Heroes down in the series. Can he cheese out his opponent once again? It is a CostPhoenix. And we're going 2-Rack Reaper. 2-Rack Reaper, a hatchery here is thrown down at the natural, and CostPhoenix is once again going for a link flood. Mining gas here just for link speed to flood across the map. Oh boy. If you're curious, why is Ryung the Tuna Terran? Well, I mean, one, that's his nickname, but the reason why he's the Tuna Terran is because Ryung's name is Dongwon. Dongwon is his name, IRL. There's a couple of players with that name. I think there's like 3 notables. There's Ryung, there's Hydra. Hydra's also a Dongwon, and there's another player as well, if I'm not mistaken. But what is Dongwon? What does that mean? That is a brand of canned tuna in Korea. It's a brand of canned tuna. So the Tuna Terran is actually a Korean nickname by the Korean fans. The Korean fans, they call him the Tuna Terran. They have a lot of memes about tuna related to Ryung as well. And that has since kind of been translated over to the English-speaking community as well. So he is the tuna. He is the tuna. And again, like, this is his first time playing. It's the first time he's playing here in our tournament in years. And I did message him as the event was starting. I was very grateful, and he didn't know. Of course, he didn't know that that's the reason why that we were the tuna, and he was very grateful. And full circle. Full circle. There's actually another reference in our tournament name here, but we'll get to that after the series. As for now, the hatchery is under fire, taking a lot of hits, taking a lot of damage. Lings, they're going for the depot. And the boys are not here to repair, but again, because of 2-Rack Reaper, there's plenty of Reapers to defend, plenty of DPS, and we're going to get up to 4, up to 5 Reapers here. one SCV to repair. That's all that is needed. And despite Link speed finishing, the Lings, they cannot break through. Oh, we have a Queen though. Queen has arrived. Lings, they're flooding in, and we need some more boys here. Alas, so far, Ryung, he does pull one extra SCV down to low ground. Going for the Queen. The Queen is going to go down. And without the Queen, does throw down the Tumor. Tumor gets placed, but the Lings are cleaned up, and Ryung, he holds. Ryung, he holds on. Now, what is most terrifying about this game state compared to the previous one is that unlike the previous game, this time Ryung has a mass amount of Reapers early on, which means that once this is dealt with, once this goes down, then we have a massive counterattack on our hands. Whereas the Hellion aggression was delayed last game, this time the Reapers they're ready. Oh my god, he does pull away. Ryung not losing a single unit, by the way. Not a single Reaper, not a single SCV. Crazy. Oh no. Broodlings, they try to dive in. They're going for the SCV, and looks like they will not get a single unit here. Ryung, he defends, cleans up all the tumors, and again, he has how many Reapers? He has 8, soon to be 10 Reapers. He can move out across the map, and back at home, I mean, CostPhoenix doesn't really have much to defend. There's no Queen. There's no Queen. There's barely any Lings, and now taking a Gas Geyser. This will most likely be for Roaches, I would imagine. Maybe just another Baneling Nest. But CostPhoenix is in trouble. Ah, there he is. The tuna. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Oh my god. And with that, Ryung, he has held. He's going for a third CC before Starport. Economic follow-up here. I don't even think this is necessary, but sure, just being very economic, very safe. And with that, here comes the move out. And how many Reapers is this? We are up to 10. 10 Reapers here for Ryung. Again, he has yet to lose a unit. And there's not much of them to defend. Alas, there's not even a... Okay, there's one Queen. There's one Queen. Lings, they get shut down. The Queen, can we take down a Reaper? Up! No, not quite. Not quite. GG gets called. A perfect game here for Ryung. And Ryung, he will take the series at 2-0. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations, Ryung will take the series. Again, he's coming in as one of the favorites to make a deep run in the tournament, but a shout out to CostPhoenix, as CostPhoenix is more of an amateur player. He does sign up for our amateur events on a regular basis, and when you're up against a pro player, if you really want to bring him down, one way to do it is to cheese the hell out of them and hopefully catching them off guard, catch them being too greedy, and catch them with their pants down. Unfortunately, Ryung, tuners don't wear pants. So he's in his element. He's he's perfectly fine. And Ryung does handle it. But shout out to CostPhoenix nonetheless. GG, well played. Very entertaining series. Very entertaining match. And hope to see more of CostPhoenix in the future. GG. GG, well played. Whew. With that, Ryung will advance on into the next round. And we'll be following Ryung into that next series. Into that next best of 3. Here we go. As I believe